Oh my god, it's happening, guys. You didn't believe. You did not believe, admit it. Karn, always the boss. Best card ever. Alright, see? Now he went all in. I guess we will just enjoy our farewell. Yeah, I mean, I like this. I'm not sure if he does like it. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we have a Karn deck, yes, and yes, you will see the ultimate, and it won't be a meme, it will actually be a hard carrying as much as it could ultimate that you didn't expect. Like you will see, in this video you will actually see the full power of Karn. Be the judge, be the judge. I really enjoyed this one. Alright, rest of the deck. There's also deck around Karn, like, you know, the friends and Karn. You're here. Alright, that was quality content. So we are playing ORZHOV. ORZHOV Planewalkers, in fact, with quite a lot of sweepers. This will probably be the first test for me with Path of Peril. This is a card that I have added while playing, because originally it didn't have this card, but guess what? I've noticed that I'm getting overrun by 2-drops while being on the draw, and it really wasn't a pleasant experience. So we added this one. I couldn't draw it enough. I'm talking about this card because probably everyone is interested how good it is. It performed weirdly. First of all, we couldn't hit it. We couldn't hit farewells often. So maybe a bit of an unlucky side on this one. It really helped when we finally drew it. It was too late, but I also made some mistakes. And this is some learning, maybe for everyone. Like sometimes it feels that you can clear all of the board and just clear the rest with some direct removal. Like for example, Adeline. Let's take a random example. And if something goes wrong, you are left with Adeline. And yeah, Adeline will be a huge problem for this card because she basically rebuilds the whole board herself. So you probably want to not go cheap on this one and just go for the cliff, which makes it vulnerable to make disappear, and that's something I was scared about, so that's why I played it differently. So a bit of a clunky card. You either go super expensive, basically farewell, or you go very cheap and you might miss the most important card. So I'm not sure about this card yet. It didn't feel perfect. Let's be like this. It's not a meathook, definitely, but it also has done its job sometimes. So a hard one. I need to play with this more. Objectively, it's probably not the best card, but we use what we have. Alright, we could probably also use drag to the bottom. We have some triumphs, but I think this one seems to be more in line with the colors. Alright, rest of the deck. There's also a deck here. We have a lot of Planewalkers. We have 4 Liliana, 3 Sorins, and 4 Embers. So we are basically a Planewalker deck that tries to get a lot of value. Sorin is the big cardo engine for the deck. Other than Invoke Despair, yeah, we will play it. We actually need it because it's so versatile and our Planewalkers cannot answer everything. Emperor cannot kill anything with Vigilance, Liliana cannot really target, and we don't have sweeper except Farewell. So we need to mix and match, and against enchantments sometimes we don't want to use Farewell just to get rid of one of them, for example Fight Rigging, something like this. And Invoke Despair definitely is a good card advantage hand. It does everything. We need to play it in this one. Because we are usually a bit behind after playing all the Planewalkers, unless your opponent plays exactly into your removal Planewalkers and stuff. So you probably need to do a little bit cleaning at turn 5. And we have really good mana for it, so we need to take advantage of it. So that is the basic. What exactly we are doing with the Bankbuster? So the reason Karn is here, and I originally didn't want to include, like I love the card, but I just thought it makes the deck work. But then I thought, man, we actually have quite a lot of, you know, artifacts and abilities. We have things like Eiganjo, don't forget those are abilities. We also have Takenuma, and you might even see Power Stones used to, you know, use the channel ability. And also Triumphs. Don't forget Cycling is an ability, it's not a spell, so for everyone, create a Power Stone token, and this can add mana, but it cannot be spent on non-artifact spells. Of course it pairs with the -1, but it's kinda slow and it makes Karn weaker. I usually like to plus him every turn until I get to 7, and so far his ultimate seems to be popping off very often compared to other planewalkers, because you just go for the +1 usually, and he's super tanky. So you can use it for all the abilities and as well on the Bankbusters, and that was the game breaker for me. Like, this means that Karn mana will always be useful, because with 4 Bankbusters, when you stop drawing with first one of them, you probably hit the second one, and then the third one, and fourth one, so you basically keep going, and every turn the mana works for you. And the biggest problem with Bankbuster is that you need to invest mana to get the value. If the mana is free from the Karn, in a way, I think it's a really good synergy, like probably one of the better ones. And of course with the ultimate, every artifact can ping. It means that Bankbusters can hit for 1 directly. Doesn't seem much, but it might win you the game. Maybe today. Alright, so yeah, that is the deck. We have a lot of sweepers, so 3 Farewells, 3 Path of Peril. We need to do cleaning, and as you know, Farewell does not hit Planewalkers. This is one of the reasons we play Fateful Absence, because we need to answer them somehow if our opponent plays them, and after Farewell we are left with a lot of Planewalkers, at max 4 Planewalkers, and our opponent has nothing. And that's when we win. So that was the deck introduction. I hope you like it. About the results, they aren't tier 1. Like, we are at like 40% win rate, and of course in Mythic, like it's like mid-Mythic. And I kind of feel the deck is there. Like, you can get good draws, it all depends on the draws, because you have sweepers, but it feels a bit clunky. You have quite a lot of untargeted removal, so if your opponent plays a lot of tokens, you need to hit Path of Peril or Farewell. Otherwise, Invoke Despair, Liliana does not work very well, and against any kind of vigilance creatures, Emperor is not great, so sometimes you hit situations when nothing perfectly answers what your enemy has. It also depends how many other lines will be played. Like, I'm seeing the card quite a lot, and it's really strong against this kind of composition, and the tokens are super annoying for Planewalkers, because they keep attacking, they keep assigning tokens to different Planewalkers, you can block 1 or 2, and the rest goes through. So, not the best results, I think, but the deck is quite cool and something a little bit fresh at least, and with the Karn I found it interesting enough to showcase. So that's what it is, and I hope you like the deck, you like the channel. Oh, and as always, if you like the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for all the great comments. You guys are great. The decision is obvious. If we see Karn, we take the hand. If we see lands to play Karn, we definitely take the hand. So the hand is okay. We lack some early game, that's a good draw. It feels perfectly one of the curve. So yeah, now it just got kinda better, I guess. Hello. Charles. Those are some cute sleeves. I expect some Krakens. Or just Bankbusters. Alright, so let's go for this one. We don't need to pain ourselves because the black comes from the swamp, and that's pretty good. Celestus, okay. This might be a more a slower one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will definitely pay 1 life for being able to play my cards. That's pretty good opening. Like, we are of course on the draw, so our opponent is actually ahead, but thanks to him not really playing into the board, we got the board advantage. However, he has huge mana advantage, and thanks to Bankbuster he has both mana advantage and later he will have card. Maybe not advantage, because ours are pretty good with Despair, but we will definitely have a strong battle on this one. On the bright side, he needs to start answering the wedding announcement in like 1 turn, so we will pressure him. Is this the Emperor? It definitely looks like Emperor. He doesn't have 4 black, so it's not Invoke. No! Was I fast enough? Haha! Got you. Easy. Oh, Sloth, but you just drew. Yeah, because Liliana is kinda better answer. Like, we get stuff going on, you know? And the fact that she's on the... No, don't you dare Spell Pierce. Don't you ever dare. That was, of course, the Bankbuster trigger, because he can crew with the Shrouded. And he will. Okay, that's 3 cards that he sacrificed. And we still kill Shrouded next turn. Hopefully with Invoke Despair that would be perfect. Like, yeah, which one you prefer? Do you want 4 cards? Oh my god, he really values the Shrouded highly. Right, so we don't attack. I just want 2 blockers. Like, Liliana is annoying, and look at him. He has 3 cards. After playing clans, he will also have 3 cards. We are playing the upkeep stop game. Sure, I will do it. So he valued Shrouded because he hopes that he will survive and win him the game. What he doesn't know is that we had the answer all along. But yeah, that he definitely threw a lot of cards under the bus for this one. And he cannot kill Liliana, so we can start pressuring his hand. The problem is that our hand is pretty good. Man, do I really discard the card? No, we cannot. We can't. That's super sus. But he cannot copy, make disappear. I will go with it. I don't want him healing. Like, no reason to. So if he wants to duplicate make disappear, he needs to sacrifice Shrouded because that's his only creature, so he cannot counter it, even if he has make disappear. And that's good. I like it. Man, I don't understand. You have resolve all, you press resolve all, and it doesn't resolve all. Cool. I'm sure there's some logic there, but I will still ramble about it. Alright, we don't need the upkeep stops anymore. Our opponent gets cycling, that's a factor. Like, he's playing good colors, so he might have strong cards. Counter spells are annoying, Emperors are annoying. Theoretically, he could even play Invoke Despair. Like, he can cast it right now. Oh, he won't like it. And we even have the perfect oh, he won't like it.
Those who get in my way tend to regret.
I wouldn't do it normally, but if he really wanted Liliana out so bad, I would give him benefit of the doubt that there was a reason for it. Oh, that's a good one. We attack with 1, because we want this extra token. Like, cards are cool, but we get cards from Invoke Despair. We don't need Cardo when we have the black goo thing. Oh, now you wish you had the Bankbuster, didn't you? Now it's not as good as before because he needs quite a lot of mana to be used, you know, to get a single cycle. So basically he needed this turn to pay 4 to cycle 1 card. From the next turn it will actually start helping him, of course. Yeah, let's go into the thing, I guess. He should draw, in my opinion. No reason not to draw. Alright, do I want to go into ultimate? Probably not, honestly. He has no cards, so I want my card draw. I play it exclusively for the card draw, because if he starts drawing cards, it might be counter spells, so, you know, let's take it while we have it. Are those bad cards? You know what, I think it might be worth it.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I don't want to give him cards. Like, even if he draws a Planewalker, we will try to kill it normally. Alright, right. Okay, my bad. He was right all along. Like, he wanted to avoid Liliana, that's fair. And he got extra cards for it. So I plussed, even though it hurts us and not him, because he doesn't know if you want to do it again, and after again it will be at ultimate state, and this means that it demands an answer, like instantly on the board. We might even not attack just to defend Liliana on this crucial turn, and halving all his permanents actually does matter. Like, he will have trouble keeping up with the value, even if he has less mana. Like he won't be able to cast and draw with the Bankbusters and stuff like this. So split will be super hard. Not gonna lie, like it will be a little bit of work. But I hope we can make it done. Or make it work. Alright, 5. He will activate the Bankbuster and attack, but we can answer it, I guess. Alright, first things first. And we'll go for Path of Peril right now. We have Bankbuster, so we should hit something if we are really forced to do it. Alright. And this is actually a 2-turn Leafar. Okay, I like it. I like it quite a bit. He needs to play stuff to threaten Liliana and crew the Bankbuster, and then he dies to this. So he has 2 threats right now. So this is the one, this is the second one. I will play the land. I know, Karn, the most crucial card in the deck. We got the Power Stone, okay? Look at this power. Our opponent might scoop after seeing Karn. I wouldn't be surprised. You will see Karn won the game. Absolutely. Best card ever. Sure that. Yeah, we don't have draw. So he can make it work just a little bit, but you can just -2 Liliana. I guess he then sacrifices the Bankbuster. Oh, that was the last card. Pretty good draw, bro. You know, from your top deck mode. Pretty good cards. Like, I'm not ranting, but there are really good cards from the top. Alright, Karn, you are left. You need to do some lifting, bro. Alright, we play this one. Okay, no mana, that's good. So we won't be able to kill him. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. This means that the new plan is to defend Karn and keep drawing cards with the Bankbuster. And Power Stones start to make work. This is pretty good, but we don't really want to draw with the Bankbuster yet because it punishes us with the Shrouded. This is not a draw effect. We might draw for free in a way. Okay, let's try to go for advantage. Yeah, that's a decent draw. Do we have Planewalkers?
You wish to know my secrets?
Emperor is kinda good. It means that he cannot attack with Shrouded, really. It will be hard, but we have Karn and he will ultimate in 2 turns. All we need to do is defend Karn. I told you, the most important card in the deck. Always. It also depends on his top decks. Like, so far he had pretty decent top decks. Like, Rona Vortex was huge. He needed exactly direct removal on a Planewalker. Right now he would be split in permanence if he didn't draw this one card, but it's fine. We are getting there. Man, it feels that we are starting to really need Karn ultimate.
Consider yourself fortunate.
Alright. So what is the plan, my friend? You have 3 mana, 1 card, and 1 Sorin. Problem is he heals so much that +1 is actually free right now, even though he was at Leafar Ranch some time ago. But you know, the Shrouded things. He won't attack with Shrouded ever, because then he knows about the Emperor in the graveyard. And this will be a problem. Even drawing lands means that he would have a bad top deck and he won't right now, so that's actually pretty good with Sorin. We also have Sorin, so you know, we are getting there. But sure, that is the problem, because we are pressured on the HP and our opponent is not. He's actually healed every turn. So as always, you need to get rid of the Shrouded. If we draw Farewell, that's insanely good. Another plan would just be to save the Karn. I cannot draw with the Bankbusters. I will just die. Alright, full protection mode. Karn, you are the star of the game. Show all the doubters that you are the guy. You know what? We can just activate Takenuma with this one and cast the Emperor, right? Yeah, we have the mana. Easy, +1. Also the Power Stones will start dealing damage, so Over time we can make it work. Can I force Sorin? If I attack with everything? No, it's current turn. What is the chance he will draw another Rona Vortex? Like, you don't really play 4, I think 3 is usually the thing. Well, some might play. He has Void Rents as well. Oh, that was a mistake on my part. I shouldn't give him the card. Yeah, I helped him cycle the land. That might cost me the game if he top decks the correct card. So, Karn Ultimate. Wait, oh my god, I shouldn't highlight it. He didn't know until this very moment. Karn Ultimate. You doubted. I know you thought I'm miming. And now, right now, Karn absolutely winning the game. I sense explosions in the air. The sound of scooping. If he doesn't draw a die... Yeah, he's cool. But Charles, you are the bro. You are really cool. So, he needs a direct removal. And we didn't attack even Sorin, even though it was so tempting, because now he needs to remove 3 creatures and attack with everything, and then he will hit Karn. He needs 2 direct removals on the creature. 3. If he crews the Bankbuster, then he doesn't have pilot. He needs to deal at least 1 damage here, and he needs so much to do it. Even if he kills one of the creatures, actually, we also have Bankbuster, so we just crew it, and he needs even 1 more removal. So he needs 4 removals in those 2 cards. Might be hard. Might be hard. Oh my god. Alright, that's not Planewalker. Oh, he wants to get rid of, you know what it is. Graveyards. Okay, I'll make it work. First, remember this is an ability, so we can use the Power Stones on this one. We do dump something into the graveyard, of course, 2 of our best cards in the deck, easy. But now we have 3 Planewalker. We can cast her at the end step. I could draw cards, but I have another Bankbuster. I hope I don't. Oh, he didn't go for... Man, I'm absolute bad player. I didn't even notice he didn't name the artifacts. I thought the whole idea was the play was to remove all the Karn tokens so we don't get the value from the -7 thing. But now we can cast the Emperor at the end step. So I think, guys, I think we started winning right now. Karn actually won us the game. I think. We will see, but it seems like it so far. He cannot answer it. We are getting ultimate. We are getting 4 free damage every turn. First we kill Sorin, and we will keep drawing with our Sorin. Emperor actually kills this as well. Like, we attack with the Samurai, then we deal 4 damage, and then he's left with his top decks. No card draw. Celestus, we need to remember about 1 card a turn. I'm so confused about him not exiling artifacts. I mean, we are a Planewalker deck, we'll do the Planewalker thing. Easy. Oh my god, it's happening, guys. You didn't believe. You did not believe, admit it. Karn, always the boss. Best card ever. Alright, enough of the prizing of Karn, Living Legacy. So we play like this, definitely. I guess I could crew, but I'm not risking cards. So, let's deal 2 damage, shall we? Probably I should draw with Sorin first, but I want to see what happens. 2 damage. He has something, I don't know what. I heard you can... Alright, that's the target. No, you cannot select more than 1. Man, we actually need to ping it every single time. It's fun, I told you. Karn always wins every game he's in. Oh, killing Planewalkers like a boss. And who's the best 4-mana Planewalker now? Sorry. Yeah? Of course, Karn. Karn from the grave is still shooting. That's kind of funny. I want to make board white enough that our opponent actually needs to react to it or hit a sweeper or he dies in like very quick turns. We play the land because we have cards here. And yeah, we are at the night time. I hope I didn't play 2 cards. I think I didn't. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we are shooting 4 damage a turn on top of the board. Or we can just draw 3 cards a turn and shoot for 3 a turn. We have double Planewalker, and I think his options are closing. He is playing Farewell as a sweeper, which is basically negated by Planewalkers in a way. As you can see, after Farewell, like, it's still here. Man, I like his deck. It's very similar to what we were playing. Alright, -2. Do you smell it? It's the desperation. He needs some good answers. I think Farewell is the best one. He will just exile everything. So if he hits Farewell, he can cast it. Okay, good to know. Okay. Don't worry, we will ping absolutely everything. Every Planewalker will die, because Karn is the best Planewalker ever.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Their card advantage is scary though, so he probably needs to start drawing with Bankbusters to keep doing stuff. And the tokens are pew pew machines. Alright. Let's keep drawing cards, or I meant lands. Alright, so he's cycling. Cycling is always bad. He can turn this land into absolute best card of his deck. And I cannot. Alright. Samurai goes here. Lifelink matters. Lifelink matters, and flying matters as well. Let's go with the easy stuff. I'm not going for the lethal. He's tapped out with the Emperor. We kill the Planewalkers first. This is exactly all the damage we need. Like, we are having value advantage as well. It doesn't seem like it, but we have. Alright, let's draw something expensive. Oh, I guess. Like, artifacts do 3 damage, man. I could try to kill him. Alright, if we... Man, we can just try to kill him directly. No, 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 you ain't using my artifacts. We are just pew-pewing at the end step. Easy. No cards, just 6 artifacts doing pew-pew. Like, we kill him in 3 turns just directly. He needs to hit Farewell very quickly, and he's digging into Farewell. But he needs to hit it this turn. It's what, 5, 7, 8, and 12. That's 20 damage. Sure. Oh, he thinks our cards are good. So cute. Oh, he doesn't know our top decks. I hope it was worth it. So he's keeping the Emperor, of course. And guys, this is what we are waiting for. Face card. This is the worst interface for Ultimate ever made. Oh, my stomach hurts. Alright. Props to our opponent for taking every single hit and clicking it through the amp. He might be tempted to just play the Emperor to make it less painful. He cannot punish the Bankbuster tapping, so we are just... It's so silly, and it's so fun at the same time. Huh? You thought I'm joking, the Karn will win this. Sorin's do nothing. Karn absolutely wins every game. Alright? And I mean... I will just go for the card with Vigilance. We will attack with everything because it's more damage. If he plays Emperor, we kill him, I think. Not sure, I think we might kill him. I'm not counting because I'm recording. So he plays it, he has only 1 target. I probably should have attacked with Bankbuster. No, this is the same. We gain 1 damage and we can just directly deal 1 damage. Alright, cool. So this will put him at 11. And we kill him. Guys, if you never seen a lethal from Karn Ultimate, now was your day. We are just killing him. Oh my god, that's so funny. And that's why we didn't target Liliana, by the way. Why target Liliana? He knows the writing is on the wall. Yeah, it is my... Oh my god. I don't want to click myself, okay? Let's give him a good game, but I just don't want to miss 1 damage and kill myself. Oh yes, thank you Charles. You are the best bro on the channel. Karn, easy, from the grave, killing our opponents in Mythic. Oh man, you know what I fear. And we all know what happens if I take this hand. So let's see it. Let's see no third land for the rest of the game. I'm taking this one because honestly, if we draw 1 more land, we should be set for the basically rest of the game. And like, we just need 1 land. And there's no way we won't draw it, right? Right? Oh, man. I've been in this situation so many times. I'm so scared to take 2-lander. I mean, this one is a ramp. If we draw a land... No. If we draw a land, it's Liliana. Told you. She's perfect here. And I really want to get... let's not make the wrong choice. I really want to get this card going.
Haven't you ever heard of
And we can kill whatever he plays with Fateful Absence if we care. And then Liliana will start plusing and threaten another removal. And that's extra play that gets us over the top. Like, this is not the scariest, right? Alright, I want to think which one I will discard. Man, I don't want to get rid of Invoke Despair. I think it's this for the turn. Yeah, okay, I know. Like, we need to +1 just for the loyalty.
drop it?
Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. And I think with Sorin we should be able to stabilize just a little bit. We need to get into Despair mana. Oh, fight rigging. I see. So this is something we need to be aware of. But if he casts fight rigging next turn, he cannot cast a creature that benefits from fight rigging. Sorin, please, silence. If he plays 3 mana, then he cannot play anything big enough to matter. This is... Yeah, he paid the kicker from this one. That's so lame. I mean, if we block, Liliana survives. But we don't really get value, right? Man, I'm so greedy. It's such a bad play. Guys, don't learn from this one. I think this is a very bad play. I just want my planewalkers. Okay. Alright, so he went with the tramper. I think it's pretty worth for us. Like, this actually helped us so much. And now we can start using Sorin to get the mana base, and suddenly all we need is 1 black mana. We have double removal. He really helped us. He invested so much into killing Liliana. So in the end that was a good decision, but honestly, objectively, it was not a good decision, I think. I think it was kinda lucky. Do you want to buff your big bro? Oh no, he's taking the hideaway card. I shouldn't make such a long pause. That was a tell that we might have something. Right? So they both go to Sorin, and that's kinda fine. I don't think I will remove this one. 1 damage a turn is something I can live with. No blockers. Generally there's no point in removing creatures before the damage, so you can skip the blockers. And sometimes they cast something else like buff spell or whatever. So this is not worth it. We basically cycle his bad card into a good card. Swamp, please, swamp. I mean, it's not really a swamp. I'll take it, and this is a removal now. Yeah, I think we went into turns. Oh man. Sorin, everyone. Just grinding the value. Cool. Yeah, I'm so sure. Yeah, we just won. I'm sorry guys. I know that we won with Despair, but we also won with the rest. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, he doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. But he will, trust me. He has 0 cards, so the game is over, because we clear the board next turn. I'm not giving you a card. Wow, farewell. Let's just make him aware of the situation. Do you like fight rigging decks? Maybe less right now. Yeah, that's the problem with fight rigging decks. And Sorin taking over the game as so many times before. So, in my opinion, the game just ended. And the fact that we have even more Invoke Despair into Farewell, into Emperor, oh my god, just the value overload, and we still draw 2 cards a turn. Like, this is absolutely insane right now. Like, I'm just drawing Invoke Despairs for 5 HP. Let's just discourage it. This is not a great play, but this is play that will make him scoop faster, I think. And I want him to scoop, because the game ended some time ago. Not sure even what he might have. I guess, like, Titan is on the table. But we have Farewells, we have March, so we can kill the Titan. He knows about the March as well. Cool. It's probably the best draw of his deck. But I don't think it will matter anyway. Like, we could exile it if we care. Do I care? Like, I just need Sorin to keep drawing cards, so why bother really? Cool. We also use Emperor next turn. Oh my god. What do I do with those cards? I don't know what to do with them. Sure. Maybe we kill ourselves. That might be his plan. And actually he's on the good track to do it. All he needs to do is draw 3 oddities or something crazy like this, and he should be golden. Let's keep the Fateful Absence. So right now he decided that he wants us to see creatures. Sure. This is a very cheap card, and Eiganjo really answers it very well. I'm not using my March. Eiganjo is just a little bit better. And let's keep drawing cards, right? I want to play my lands and I don't want to play Eiganjo. So I guess today we will be learning how to close the game. We have another Emperor, so we can burn this one. And we can start playing into this. Okay, the pause was me thinking about the Emperor. So Bankbuster is good. We will play Emperor, 1 token, and then main phase we will use it for another token. It means that Bankbuster can use the Summoning Sickness one to attack for 4, so we basically enhance the damage. So that's why I played it this turn. Yeah? He didn't even know, but like with 7 cards it's obvious we have so many removals. Well, we absolutely smoked this one. Alright, we are going first with Bankbuster. Man, this is a solid hand. Like, we have Cardo, we have removal, we have good mana base. Whenever I have all the lands for the next 3-4 turns, I just feel happy. Let's play the planes. And what we are against? Is this mono white, really? I guess it is, right? The default land, so freshly imported, maybe. Alright, let's go with the Bankbuster. There is probably something to remove, but at the same time we have 1 removal, and he has... whatever. It's different. It's something different. I honestly think we have really good matchup against this one. So the whole point is that Farewell wins against this deck. Easy. Even though I will clear the board, I need time to prepare. So with Bankbuster, the more time we have, the better, because then we can start doing cards. We will probably not farewell the artifacts. Like, we need to bait as much response as we can. Alright, definitely this one. That's a hard choice. Do we kill with Liliana? She's really good overall. The fact that we can trade cards, I kind of like it. Maybe drawing cards would be better, but the fact that we curb his board just a little bit, we force some reaction and stuff like this, I think it's worth it. Red. I see. Man, farewell. I'm so happy I have this card right now. Oh man. And that's why we like Liliana so much. I guess it's Takenuma. You know what? This is actually worse. Like in every way. Like, we don't want to pain ourselves, and we have enough of the colored mana anyway. Yeah, perfect. Easy. And yes, we will sweep our own wedding announcement, and that's absolutely fine. It creates more pressure, and we are at one card. Well, I guess this is card we really want to cast, right? I guess. But if he will be left with one card at any time, we can just farewell, and then Liliana +1, and he's out. And we'll start doing cards anyway, right? So what we really want to do in this game, right now our opponent knows he doesn't really need to do too much more, he just needs to activate Haunting a few times. So what we want to do is to fight for the board, then he will think that we have no answers, then he will overcommit with all the cards, and then we farewell, and he will be a sad panda. So that's the plan, that's the plan. If you have a sweeper, it's not only about casting the sweeper, it's often about pretending you don't have sweeper so your opponent just goes all in. Because they usually think if you look like you don't have sweeper, they can win the game if they go all in. And then you capitalize on it. We have the tap land. That's a hard one. I really think this is worth this. Oh, that's a decent draw. Small problem is that we have to play a land. We don't want to show farewell, because if we discard this, it means he's getting farewell next turn. And do I really want to get rid of Liliana? Not really. Not really. Like, she's really good after the board swipe, because he won't have enough cards, and this goes card for card. And we can also get rid of his last card if we really care. So he's doing stuff, he thinks it matters, and that's where we want him. Oh yes, play more into my sweeper. See? Now he went all in. He went absolutely all in, because we invested into the board a bit, we played wedding announcement, we have tokens, we have Liliana. Like, he feels that he's pressured to do stuff or he will lose. He will enjoy his 12 damage during this game, and he's also tapped out. Is giving him one card worth it? No. The answer is no. Can we get the bait? Oh, you know I will try to get the bait. It's so random. Like, okay. It's worth trying, right? I guess we will just enjoy our farewell. I mean... Yeah, I mean... I like this. I'm not sure if he does like it. Well, is this the scoop time? I think it is. Good game, my friend. Told you, you need to make them overcommit. And when you fight for the board just a little bit, just show that you care. And then they think, he doesn't have an answer, I got him. No, you don't. Alright, I'm sure we will never miss the third land drop, so let's take it. Hashtag never learns. Manuel Maldonado Toro. Hi. Alright, so we definitely need to draw a land. But I think if we miss it one time, we can still get back into the game. So, like, being on the play, we absolutely lose all the potential from being on the play, but you know, at least we are not dead in the water. And we drew it. That's nice. That's honestly perfect. Like, that was the biggest draw of the game, by the way. Alright, and I think right now we are in a really good place. Like, we have all the plays enabled. So even if we don't draw, it's kinda okay. Like, I would love to draw, but you know. Alright. Thank you. Man, the deck is actually helpful. I mean, sure.
I'm tired.
Maybe we go for Invoke because of the tokens. Alright, I'm not sure which I should do. Let's go for wedding announcement, because we have to play Sorin, then maybe wedding and Infernal Grasp. Like, I don't think we have too much time for another one. And by that time, we should draw so much things. So many things, sir. We are 3 cards to 5, but our cards are good and our planewalkers are bestest. Yes, that's the correct form. Unless there are kids watching, then no, don't learn it. Alright. So, Manuel, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I think Sorin is the biggest deal here. Okay, I like it. This seems super sus. Okay, okay. I get the idea now. Cool. He will also get the token, so that's quite a lot of stuff. I like the idea. So he knows that. I think that's a correct decision. Like, he should attack by all means. Like, he will make a token, and then one of them will survive. So he basically trades token into token, and that's a free attack, free 1 damage. The only drawback is that we life gain too, but honestly, it doesn't matter. So he should definitely attack. Not sure how. He went double Sorin. I don't think it matters which one will block, so cool. Good decision. Good find that he can attack with other line. Okay, we are getting into, you know, the real stuff. We definitely want to draw. Of course, the most expensive card of our deck. You got to love this. Oh man. Like, it's not a secret anymore that we can do it. Like, I can invoke Despair quite nicely. This removes some value from the tokens. So he goes this, and we draw a card. Then with other line it will be a problem. Well, we don't really have too much choice. Let's be honest, we don't. I would prefer to not pay 5/5, but you know how it is. You know how it is. And you know what? Given we will play Invoke Despair, I don't think we'll have time to use Liliana. We want to defend the Sorin, because Sorin is more important, and Invoke Despair needs to carry us. First one will kinda be bad. Second one should give us options, and then we should start rolling. Oh man, that's oh my god, that's really extremely strong. Because we don't have targeted removal. We, you know, just used it. So we have quite a lot in the deck, but not sure if we will hit it. However, he cannot attack yet. Alright, I think he will attack with the Paragon. That's good. Because nothing else can go through easily. However, that would mean that we cannot cast Invoke Despair. Yeah, the removing the Anthem is huge deal. It will definitely help. We can even threaten that we will block with the Vampire. We can trade, like, Initiate will train, I guess. So what, we double block? We can chump block everything and protect Sorin, or just... Okay, so we block 1, we block this, then Sorin survives at 1 loyalty. The problem is that he can play other line, or Wedding Announcement. Oh, that hurts. Meathook! Meathook, where are you? Which is funny, because we actually run 6 sweepers. You know, we should definitely draw 1.5 already. He's definitely overcommitting on this Sorin, but he really wants it dead. We can still protect it. And you know what? It's actually a pretty... No, we have to lose the Vampire then. I think it might be worth for 1 card. We need to draw into Sweeper. I don't think we'll win this game anyway, otherwise. Yeah, in both cases we will draw the same amount of cards. Well, kinda sucks, but if we had hit Path of Peril, we win the game. So, let's see. That was the draw that we saved. Was that? Sorry. That was the Sorin, and we have to draw it. Right? I think we have to. And we probably play him. We could kill the Serra Paragon, but then we get hit for 6, 7. No, it will be 5. Then it goes to 6 with the tokens, so 6, 12, 14. Seems familiar. Alright. We cannot kill Adeline. You know what? Emperor gives us HP, right? And it's such a bad trait. If we cast Sorin, we go into vampire mode and maybe... Yeah, he needs to devote just a little bit, I guess. Yeah, and we have Eiganjo. Okay, Eiganjo is actually pretty good here. We can basically pair it perfectly.
Consider yourself fortunate.
And we have to go for the vampire. I definitely remembered about the token. I remembered it so much. Yeah, actually I forgot, and this token is a big deal. We get extra blocker, so I don't think he can kill us if he attacks with the Paragon. The problem is if he doesn't attack with the Paragon. Man, he's getting so much value from this Paragon. It hurts me physically. Like, we have Invoke Despair, but you can see without meathook, like, it's a bit harder. But to be fair, we have 6 sweepers and we didn't hit a single one, so if we had 4 meathooks, we would also not hit them. So, not really a difference, honestly. Right, they're starting to get scary. And don't forget, they might remove the counters every time. So, if we block this vampire with this Paragon, they will use the ability and make them weaker. Maybe we want this. Do I want this? Yeah, that's kind of fine. We cannot protect Sorin, we don't really want to. But you know what? I want to actually kill something. So if he uses it, it's fine, I will just trade the tokens. Oh, he went for the... That's smart. Really nice job. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get all of this into face. Need to survive just a little bit. Let's kill the Serra Paragon. Should I use the Emperor instead? And then use kill Adeline? And I blocked wrong, so I had to do it. So, you know, you don't see the shame scooping or shame mistaking. Yeah, I should probably use Eiganjo on Adeline and not block her. But honestly, still, if we don't draw a sweeper, and we don't seem to be, that won't probably matter too much. We can draw a land. No, we can only draw one card. Alright, I can remove one of the creatures. What happens then? This goes 5. Like, we can definitely survive. You know what? We are doing this. I want my one card, and I want you to not have tokens. So Vampire might do quite a good job here. Yes! I have this card in my deck just for this reason. I literally just added it. Alright. We might be still in the game now. You know, we just needed 19 cards to find one of our 6 sweepers. It's absolutely fine. And we need to cast it for 6. Alright. Initiates are super scary. Do we go for Adeline? I will play risky. This is 9, 13, 14. It's fine. Why I'm not blocking Adeline if I want to sweep the board anyway? Because I feel that this might make him play more creatures. And if I can trade 10 HP for extra card, I will love to do it. Alright. So we can use Path of Peril. Man, this is actually so good. I hope he doesn't have an instant. Like, what is the rest of the mana for? It should be make disappear, right? But if we cast Path of Peril first, we will have 4 mana, and that's fine. So we attack first for the lifelink. Now we play this. Adeline survives. However, he cannot make disappear right now because we can pay. So he won't, even though that would be good for him. And then it means that we can play Liliana. Well, then we will lack 1 mana. That's actually kinda decent. I don't really mind it. Like, it's not great for us, but it's not a big difference. The big difference will be a make disappear, and I really hope it won't happen. And I cannot wait one turn because he will just play more creatures and then Liliana doesn't do anything next turn. Oh, that's so good. I'm so sus with this 4 mana as Emperor. Emperor, and they will make a token. That's super bad as well. The biggest problem is that Adeline has Vigilance, so she doesn't tap. That's such a big difference. If not this, I would just play the Emperor on her. So Liliana is dead to the token, Adeline hits us for 2, or 3 because he will make a token. And this is a mystery. Man, Path of Peril was really good, but it was too late. Maybe I should have just casted it for 6, maybe that would be better in the retrospect. Maybe I based too much on Liliana working and he had open mana and 3 cards, so with all those colors it makes sense that there's something, like more, you know? So maybe that was a bad call, because that line was the problem. Emperor would also be annoying, but we have 2 Emperors, so we should be able to outvalue. So if we lose, I think this is due to me not sweeping with Path of Peril fully. So, I guess a misplay. Now we need to block. This will be 8. So not much of a choice, we need to go for the -2 on the big guy. Then next turn we make a samurai. And we play Emperor for the -2, I guess. Not the best, but you know, it is what it is. We are not playing around anything right now. Oh, okay, thanks. But that's fair. We were drawing decent cards. Not the ones we wanted, but we drew something. Yeah, I think this Path of Peril on the wrong mode cost me the game. Unfortunate, but I'm definitely not playing, wasn't playing too much with Path of Peril, so good thing to know, good thing to know. Like, the play was cute, but it was very unsolid, and I banked all my game plan basically on this one. So we can exile this one, block this one, then she's 3, 4. So we do survive. But we need to do it now. We are still not going ahead in any means. We are at 1. But at least we can start drawing a little bit more cards. If we hit Path of Peril, that's good. I'm not sure what the cards are. Farewell. Farewell is definitely something. I think let's stop being greedy and let's just go for this. Okay, good start. Definitely a good start. And let's plus, because our opponent has Emperor and I don't want to stay without the Emperor. Man, the game is on 1 HP, 1 Bankbuster and 1 Emperor on 0 cards, but we'll get 1 at the end step and then draw 1 and draw another one. Oh, Adeline, hi. I didn't see you for a long time. She's still here. Go away, Adeline. Please, just go away. Card draw is actually pretty decent. Like, we have now very reasonable chance to hit stuff. So let's hope we do. Okay. I mean, that's something. Yeah, let's keep drawing. I want to have full options. Okay, okay, I see how it is. So we will definitely kill her at the upkeep. And let's start plussing, I guess, right? No, because he will plus his Emperor, so actually let's do it like this. This creates more pressure, so we get more options to block. We can get Emperor. Sorin. Ooh, Sorin is big deal, kinda. I don't have enough mana to Fateful Absence then. So we can use this for Adeline. He will +1 this one. So we cannot trade very well, and Vampire sucks against all of his creatures. So maybe let's not do it, I guess, in the end. I don't want to go for Liliana. She's okay, but not really super good. We casted a Upkeep, of course, so he cannot do much, and he needs to tap mana if he wants to get the cruel thing. If we casted a Dance Step, of course he would just draw for free, because he wasted mana anyway, so he would already have 4 cards. Now he needs at least to tap one of his 20 lands. Cool. So this is okay. Yeah, as you can see, he really wants extra cards. That's a good sign. But we have long way to go, and that's really good draw. Against tokens, that's really good one. It's also a creature, so it activates another stuff. So not the best draw of his deck, but definitely a solid one. It makes things awkward for us. At least it doesn't have haste, so I guess we can protect Emperor at least. It doesn't give us too much. That's something. You know, with 1 HP I feel a little less sure about using Sorin +1 for some reason. He doesn't even need to attack the Emperor, like all of the blocks to the face are basically force blocks right now. So it's not like we have too much of a choice. I guess we need very good Takenuma, and we also need a sweeper again. Alright, so what the choice is? Like, Sorin gives us some draw. Emperor? Yeah, I think it's Sorin. Like, this is some way to regain... Oh my god, deck! Come on, deck! That was mean. Like, that was seriously mean.
Out of my way.
But at the same time, it might be actually pretty good. You know? I have to do it. No way around it. And now we actually have something. This can cool the Bankbuster as well, so I could even attack the Emperor, but then I probably die. So maybe let's not do it. Lifelink is important because if we get just a little bit... Oh my god, stop with the good draws. I'm not getting those. You shouldn't as well. Oh, I'm literally like pulling my hair out. Well, that was our strategy for this turn, and this top deck absolutely destroyed the whole idea. Alright. Oh man, I don't think this one goes through. Yeah, we even have to block this one because that's a first strike, so we don't get the live game. Oh, good game. The war of the better top decks. Definitely we lost because we hit sweeper like 5 turns too late, even though we should draw one of 6 sweepers much earlier.